How's it going, everyone? It's Bomberman Dan with Clan Dino Gaming, and today I'm bringing you a professional Starcraft 2 match between NaNiwa, our red Protoss player, and NesTea, our blue Zerg player. And this is on the map dual site, as you can tell by the grassy side and the lava side. And this is a GSL map, and this is in a GSL tournament. So we can expect some great things from this best of 3 between these two players, and it's always kind of interesting to see how NaNiwa will play. And is this going to be a Forge Fast Expand? It looks like it will be. And we see NesTea just droning up still. Nothing too out of the ordinary yet. No big cheeses from either player. And we will see NesTea just continuing to drone. Probably see maybe a hatch, maybe a pool coming here shortly. But he is in a position where he can go hatch very easily right after these 3 drones. And there should be not much of a problem there in terms of early harassment from NaNiwa, who is continuing to just probe up. And we'll probably see a Forge go down here soon, or maybe a Nexus first. And it seems to be like that. And we do have a pool going down first by NesTea. Didn't scout any of this, so isn't quite sure what's going on. But it is no problem to have the spawning pool down at this point for early Zerglings to do a little harassment and a little bit of defense there, as well as spine crawlers. And it looks like we will see a Nexus down here for NaNiwa. And there it goes. And we do have a hatch going down for NesTea, so they are both sort of on 2 base right now. And finally NesTea will be going to spot this Forge Fast Expand. We have the Forge here kind of blocking off half of the ramp. Probably see a gateway and a cyber core down here, as well as a cannon or 2 in the back, and a cannon or 2 over on this side for NaNiwa. And NaNiwa just continuing to probe up, and NesTea will finally spot this and see how we react. But NesTea continuing just to get drones and a couple Zerglings here, maybe to do a little bit of a harassment or just to take them some map control. And right there, those Zerglings become pretty helpful taking out this probe, but no Zergling speed yet. And we do see a cannon down here for NaNiwa to kind of create a little bit of gap there, but we might see a cybernetics core right there to kind of make a little wall there. And we do have the Roach Warren going down for NesTea, and Roaches will prove to be pretty useful here. But he doesn't have to worry too much about any early pressure from NaNiwa. So again, the Roaches just for general defense. And we do get the cannon down, and NesTea does spot that cannon. And we see NaNiwa continuing to add the cybernetics core there, just as I said, and we do have that little wall off over there, and now we can start to put probes on these minerals. And NesTea still sitting on 2 base, not looking for a 3rd anytime soon, doesn't have too many drones at this point in time. And we do have 3 Roaches coming down, so maybe we will see some early pressure here. This definitely could be droning up a little here. Doesn't have a very saturated main at all, and has this hatchery here, and with a couple drones down here. So I guess we will be seeing some early pressure from these Roaches, as well as 12 Zerglings coming out. So actually a pretty big push here, and NaNiwa just getting Warp Gate right now with only 1 Zealot out on the field. So it looks like this could be some trouble for NaNiwa. With only 1 cannon back at home, if this cannon gets taken out, NaNiwa will have absolutely nothing to stop these Roaches and Lings. And 10 more Lings coming down. So it is not looking too good for NaNiwa, as NesTea knew he had that watchtower and decided to move around the backside to kind of surprise him. And he's going to get another Zealot out here, but it doesn't look like it's going to do too much, because there is a lot of units here. And there's only 1 cannon here. It looks like they're going to attack. The Roaches are going to focus fire down the cannon, and the Lings are going to go in from the side, but NaNiwa's pulling probes to try to stop it. And the cannon does go down, and that looks like it might be it for NaNiwa. There's not much that can happen there. We got a Zealot going over to the main, but can be easily stopped by just like the Queen alone. And the probe's trying to stop. The sentry gets a force field down, but no, it's not on center and lets the Zerglings through. And it looks like the Zerglings are going to go into the main, and there's the GG by NaNiwa. So a very, very quick first game there. We see that NesTea decides to not really mess around and take NaNiwa out really quickly in that Forge Fast expand. So good play by NesTea, and they will be going into the second round of this best of 3.